Hi, second grade. Welcome to another Wit and Wisdom lesson with Mrs. Jones. Today we are going to go ahead and talk about lesson 10. Let's go ahead and read our I can statements. I can appreciate the story Bone Button Borscht. So what we're going to be doing today is we are going to go ahead and take a picture walk with our new story Bone Button Borscht we see right here. We're going to listen appreciatively, which will be a read aloud in your Google Classroom, and then you'll be filling out a Google form. Let's get started. So you're going to think about notice and wonders. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds on each picture, and we'll notice and wonder together. Let's get started. So immediately I'm drawn right into this looks like a table setting. I notice this looks like a plate, but this looks like something else. Touch your nose if you found the same noticing. A wonder I have is what what might they be eating? Because I see a full place setting here with a knife, a fork, a look like plate, and a spoon. Touch your head if you had that same wondering. Okay, here's our first picture. Take about 10 seconds. What do you notice or wonder about this picture? So I'm noticing there's a man here. It looks like snow and there's some hills. Mm, Did you wonder the same thing? Give me a thumbs up if you did. Go ahead and say your notice and wonder right now. So now we see the same man with some houses on the hill. What do you notice and wonder? I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Once you have it, go ahead and say it out loud. So one thing that I'm noticing is Miss Allie yesterday showed you that picture with that man eating, and she noticed that there wasn't a lot of colors. And I'm noticing there's something similar here. There's a lot of brown and really dark colors. So I wonder why everything is so dark. Okay, let's look to the next page. About 10 seconds to notice and wonder. So when I look at this, I see that there's some color coming back here, and there's a long line of yellow. I wonder what that long line of yellow is. If you had the same wonder, touch your nose. Okay, let's go ahead and notice and wonder about this picture. When I look, I see a big door here. It looks like there's a man here looking at our character, and there's this strange contraption. I think it might be a stove because I see a tea kettle here. Hmm. I see him warming his hands. I wonder what this man is thinking. Go ahead and take 10 seconds to share your notice and wonder. Okay. Pretty simple picture. See a guy with a mustache and a beard. It looks like he has some buttons here and he's throwing them up. Hmm. And then we see there's this woman knocking, or maybe this man knocking on the window. Someone is looking through him through the window, and it looks like this neighbor has now joined him and they're knocking on these windows. I wonder, why are they knocking on all of these doors? What could be going on? If you had that same wonder, go ahead and give your ear a gentle tug. Wow. So I'm noticing a pattern. All these people are knocking on doors and windows, and it started here as a short line, and now it's getting longer. See, there's the little kid, and there he is now, and the line has grown, and it's getting even longer. I also noticed they're carrying some things. So there's like a spoon here, there's a cup here, there's a bowl. This looks like a pot, a ladle, a very big pot, a knife. I wonder why they need all of those things. Give me a thumbs up if you noted, if you wondered the same thing. Wow. So they went to a line to a huge mass and they're all carrying something. Go ahead and tell me something you notice or something that you wonder from this picture. It's a great notice and wonder. Hmm. So here we come back with this character. Oh, this character, I'm sorry. And he has his buttons. Hmm. I wonder why he would be throwing buttons inside of a pot. And I wonder why everyone is so curious. They're all gathered around here to take a look in. Okay. Now they're throwing food. What is going on in this story? Go ahead and tell me a notice or a wonder that you see in this picture. Okay. Hmm. All these spoons are around with a steaming button. Hmm. Now everyone seems to be eating. We have this guy playing an accordion. We see the dog is over here. I noticed that there's a cat rolling or running here, and even the cat has a bowl of soup. Hmm. I see they're holding a jar of buttons, and this guy looks like he's waving goodbye. I wonder where he's going. Now we see those same houses, but there's a little bit more bright colors. I see all the lights on, and I see some people out, and they're holding hands. Hmm. What are they celebrating? Why are they holding hands? What are they happy about? Okay, so that was a great job. Our craft question today is, how does listening appreciatively work? So, appreciate. Before we dive into what that means, I have a speaking and listening chart here. And because we're not going to be speaking, there's nothing on that side. But for our listening part, we have two strategies we've been working with. Prepare to listen, and that's where we take our 3 deep breaths, and that helps us to be calm and focused. And our new one is listen to appreciate. When you appreciate something, you value something. It's something that means a lot to you. So, what does appreciate mean? Right, to value something. Okay, so this is a very short video because your next steps are to listen to the read aloud of Bone Button Borscht and to fill out the Google form. If you have any questions, make sure you ask your teacher. See you later, second grade.